going to talk with Kelly about improving transportation so it's accessible to people with disabilities, including trains, planes, buses, roads, and more. Thank you for joining us today, Kelly. When the Department of Transportation talks about improving infrastructure, what does this mean? And what is infrastructure?
Infrastructure is basically the stuff in the country that allows us to carry on business. So it's roads, bridges, streets, and then all of the things that operate within them, like so train stations, railroad tracks, all that kind of stuff. That's the infrastructure, which then allows like the transportation stuff to work. So it allows like the trains to run, the airplane. Well, it also includes airports, right? So it also allows airplanes to fly, all that stuff. So without the infrastructure, none of that other stuff really works.
Thank you. As we all know, transportation is critical for people with disability to do the same things that people without disability do, like going to work, hanging out with friends, or getting medical care. 2 years ago, Congress passed the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law. How does this bill keep helping to make transportation accessible for people with disabilities?
The Bipartisan Infrastructure Law funded infrastructure at a little over $1 trillion, which is a lot of money. So we are really redoing much of the infrastructure in the country. And that means that we're also upgrading the transportation stuff that operates in the infrastructure. There's also the what we call the ASAP program. It's All Stations Accessibility Program. Senator Duckworth was one of the main reasons that got in there. And we've already granted around $700 million to several areas to redo their rail stations. There's another $300 million that is going out very soon. So that's $1 billion that's going to be making rail stations more accessible. So the legacy stations that are currently not accessible, those are all going to be made accessible, not just in trains, but also in subways and light rail and that kind of thing, as well as high-speed rail. So those grants, the work should be starting very soon on those. We're replacing all of the trains. So all of the Amtrak trains, both the regional trains and the long-haul trains, will all be replaced. The new trains are going to be much more accessible. You'll be able to basically go from one end of the train to the other end. You'll be able to go to the dining car. The bathrooms are going to be more accessible. So the trains themselves are going to be more accessible as well, not just the infrastructure that they travel on, but the trains themselves are going to be more accessible. So that's also happening. And then we also just are in the process now of adopting the new rule, which is about public rights of way. And that will make public rights of way, like sidewalks and crosswalks and that kind of stuff, more accessible as well as transit facilities.
Oh, wonderful. That will be helpful. Thank you, Kelly, for your time. Bye. Have a great day.